We're live, everybody, and we are alive.
Yes. I can't wait to see you alive, Joanna.
I can't wait to see you alive either, Kendra.
Oh,
All
goodness.
right. Well, welcome to our webinar, guys. I feel like I need to tell them the date. Today is the 30th of March.
30th.
And
we
it is
say that different.
Yeah. You say it the month first and then the day. Because that's how you write it in America, right?
Yeah.
You start with month and then the day.
Yeah.
We have the day
Exactly.
first and then the month.
Yeah, but it's there's fewer prepositions if I say March 30th. I don't have to say the 30th of March 30th.
But I like it. The 30th of March, 2020. And now it is 1 minute past 4. It was 4 o'clock. But Kendra wanted to tell me about prepositions. I missed my time. And we are doing a Focus 67 achievement. So for a question that Kendra and I have decided, we want to know, what is your name? Where are you from? And what is your favorite TV series? Because now we have a lot of time on our hand. So I think we're watching a lot of Netflix.
Probably. And even if you don't like TV series, it could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be a podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us, what are you watching or reading or listening to that's currently keeping you busy?
Yeah.
In the meantime, I think we're going to introduce ourselves. You.
Me. Why are you pointing? I keep having to clear my throat. I'm so sorry, everyone. My name is Kendra. I'm from Seattle in the United States, the Pacific Northwest. And I'm 29 years old, and I have worked and lived in Bologna for almost 2 years.
And what are you currently watching or listening to or reading?
I actually have something for each of those answers.
So give us all the answers. Maybe we could give some suggestions to other people.
Yeah. So currently watching, I'm watching The Office, but it's one of my favorite TV series. I think it's very funny. So that's one thing I'm watching. I'm also reading a book called Trickster's Choice, which was a book that I liked when I was in high school. And it's part of a series. So careful, Joanna. It's near the end. You need to read the other ones.
I'm busy writing it down.
Okay. And I'm also listening to a podcast. Right now, the one I'm listening to is Dr. Dead. But it's a story about a doctor who did a lot of really terrible surgeries, like completely messed up surgeries to people that he either killed or paralyzed. And
this is a true story.
True story.
Dr. Dead podcast. I've heard
Dead
as well.
Oh, John Luca just responded. What?
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of suggestions for us.
Yeah. Game of Thrones. Okay.
I am Joanna. I come from South Africa. I live
Cape Town, South Africa.
In the countryside of Bologna. I've been in Bologna for almost 2.5, almost 3 years. I'm a teacher at Bologna Mille with Kenny.
Joanna calls me Kenny.
Yes, you can't call her Kenny though. Only I can. And what else? What am I currently? I'm reading a book. It's called The Man God Has for You, which is really cool in terms of relationships and just learning a lot about what a woman needs in her life, which I think is really good. I am currently watching a really good series called The Man in the High Castle. It's about an alternate universe if the Japanese and the Nazis won the World War.
Whoa.
It's really, really good because it's not a documentary or a history. It's a great series. My boyfriend actually says he feels this one is almost similar to Peaky Blinders. Like he likes it as much as Peaky.
Interesting. The Man in the High Castle.
And in the series, the West Coast, so where Kendra comes from, is called the Japanese Pacific States. If the Japanese one. It's really, really cool. And I'm not listening to a podcast. Kendra's made me download a podcast app, so eventually I'll start.
Yeah. I started to listen to podcasts because after last week, my eyes were hurting a lot and I was getting headaches because I was constantly looking at the computer or reading on my Kindle or looking at my phone, and I needed to give my eyes a break.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, if you don't want to look at the screen, listen to podcasts. It's really
There's a lot of really good ones.
So let's see. Yes, guys, continue commenting your name, where you're from, and what is your favorite TV series or book or podcast, even just music that you're listening to in the moment. Let's go through some of the people who have said hello.
John Luca is watching, or his favorite TV series are multiple: Riverdale, The 100, and Vikings. I don't know The 100.
Neither do I. I'm busy writing it down. The 100.
I started watching Riverdale. I've heard about Vikings. I've not watched Vikings.
I love Vikings. I love Vikings so much that I went to buy a book about Vikings.
I love you. I love Vikings. I love Vikings so much.
I was so interested in about the history. I actually have the book. I'm gonna quickly get it. It's right behind me. I'll show you.
Can you show? Never mind. She'll be back.
Right here.
She has her Vikings book.
It's called The Age of the Vikings. It's really good. I found it on Amazon.
I wish I could show. I can't.
No, I didn't find it on Amazon. I found it at Feltrinelli. Feltrinelli had no more, but then they had to go and get it from the UK. So they shipped it from the UK to Italy. As they have. Not Amazon. Sorry, guys.
What did Alice say?
Alice says, "Hi, I'm Alice. I'm from Messina, and my favorite TV series, remember noun first, is How to Get Away with Murder."
That's also a good one.
That is really, really good. I remembered watching it 5 years ago. Like I
only saw some episodes when I worked on cruise ships.
It's really, really good. I think I started one night and I watched like six episodes. Yeah, in one class. I missed everything that you said.
I missed everything you said too. That's okay. What did Sara say? Also, hi, Gianluca.
Hi, Gianluca. Would you like to read?
Hi, my name is Sara. I'm Abruzzese, but I've lived in Bologna for 7 years. My favorite TV series is Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's a good one.
Game of Thrones. Before we continue introducing everyone, what is quickly, I like to tell my students this. So, for example, you're all learning English, which is really, really good, and you're learning it to speak to other English people as well. So if you go to let's say you go to United States or South Africa and you tell people, I'm Abruzzese, they're not going to understand what you say.
True.
For example, Kendra and I and any other teacher teaching in Italy will understand that you come from Abruzzo. But if you speak to a native person, it's best to just say, I'm Italian.
Yeah, they probably are not so familiar with the different regions of Italy.
Like I know myself, before I moved to Italy, I probably only knew of Rome, Naples or Napoli,
Venice,
and Milan. And that is all I really, and Sicily.
Yeah. Sardinia. I knew of Sardinia.
Yeah.
But no cities, just Sardinia.
Yeah, exactly.
And Sicily.
So it's good. It's good to say I'm Abruzzese to us. It's perfect. Hello and welcome. But just for future reference, that many native speakers, especially if they've never traveled abroad, won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they'll probably say Abruzzese. What?
For example,
Just because they don't know the geography, that's all.
yeah, like I come from Cape Town, but people who come from Cape Town were known as Cape Tonians. And if I tell you I'm Cape Tonian, you're going to think I come from another galaxy. So yeah, so just for future reference, keep saying where you come from. I like it.
For Seattle, it's a Seattleite.
You're a Seattleite.
I'm a Seattleite.
Like a satellite.
Yeah, but Seattleite. Or a Washingtonian.
A Washingtonian.
Washingtonian.
Oh my word. We have another.
This is our equivalent of a Abruzzese. See how strange it sounds.
It's not as cool as the Italian ones. We have another city in South Africa called Durban, and they are Durbanites. Durbanites. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But, yeah, so keep introducing yourselves, and thank you, Sarah.
Leonardo? My turn? Yeah. Hi, I'm from Rome. My favorite TV series is Game of Thrones also. So Sarah and Leonardo, we have 2 for Game of Thrones.
I've never watched Game of Thrones before. I don't pride myself off of it or anything. I've been told it's really good.
What? This was from our last focus. What?
I literally joined the school. I started the school when you guys were having a bet on who was going to win or something. I don't know.
No, for people watching, at Bologna Mille, when it was the last season of Game of Thrones, we had a bet, a pool. We all put €5 into a pool, like put money in.
Yeah.
And every episode, or how do we say this? We did a little questionnaire. Mm-hmm. We answered some questions before the season started to guess who would die, who would live, and who would become a White Walker. And then who would be on the throne at the end. And whoever got them the most correct, like the most points, they won the money that everyone put in.
Who won?
You know what? I don't know. I think 2 people tied, but maybe Sophia and Katarina. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the final.
You still have it?
I think so, but I'd have to look.
All right. I joined the school just as that was, I think, coming to an end. So I wasn't even in it because I would have lost like 100%. I don't know who anybody is, what anything is. But I could start. Watching.
It's really good.
Oh,
Sarah, we have a lot of comments. Sarah, now I'm watching Riverdale.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
We have Gabriela. He says, I'm from Florence, but was born in Sardinia. In this moment, my favorite TV series is Elite.
I've heard about this.
That's an Italian series, is it not?
I don't know. I think it's Spanish.
Oh, yes, probably about the students or something.
They're like moving drugs or something like that. That's what I saw. And
I just thought that they were rich students.
Yeah, they are really rich students, but there's something with drugs.
I'm writing it down as well.
It's on Netflix. And then Lorenzo, hi from France. Ooh, I don't know his favorite series. My favorite series is Stockholm Requiem.
Yeah, I don't know what Requiem is, but Stockholm, I understand what that is.
Interesting. Is it on Netflix, Lorenzo?
Yes, let us know if it's on Netflix. Then we could watch it too. It probably has a different name.
Maybe. Or in English.
Yeah. Last but not least, we have
Emanuela. Oh. Okay, yeah. Elite is Spanish. Yeah. Emanuela says, hi, I'm Emanuela. I live in Palermo. My favorite TV series is Good Doctor. I've heard of this. It's good. But I don't know all, but there are subtitles. Maybe I don't understand everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would use understand. I watched like maybe one episode of it, but it was always on in the US. It was on very late at night, and I needed to sleep.
Is it with the doctor that has autism or something?
Mhm.
I saw some not like episodes, but like little, the little videos that they have on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Good doctor.
We have one more from Claudia. So we have a lot of people who like Riverdale and Game of Thrones.
I think we need to restart Riverdale. I know
into it.
I've watched season 1 when I was in Germany when I lived there, but that's like 4 years ago.
Wow.
So it means I haven't touched Riverdale since then. Sorry.
I stopped watching. I kind of lost interest.
Riverdale. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Clarissa.
Yeah. Let's take a look at our focus.
So let me give you my screen.
Dun dun.
Awesome. So today we have a focus 67 achievements. Like, I wish I could show you my muscles. Achievements.
No, I have none. Okay.
You're just like, no, not today.
Not today. There's nothing. You can't really tell with my white shirt, and my muscles aren't very big anymore. So, achievements. In this focus activity, we have when, while, simple past, past continuous, linking words, and writing a story.
So, I like this word, to link. To link is to,
or better like this.
Yeah, it's better like this, as I'm trying so that they can see. To join. So to link means to join.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, to join.
Joining words.
Awesome. So here we have a really, really nice text that Kendra and I are going to read back and forth between each other.
I'm trying to be the like Avatar girl. Okay.
This isn't even the original Avatar girl, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Should we take turns on sentences or?
Let's take turns on sentences. It's quite a lot to read.
Go for it.
Start. Me. Okay. I was like, why are you doing the one? All right. In 1994, James Cameron was reading a science fiction book when he had an idea for a new film, Avatar.
He finished the scripts for Avatar in 1995 while he was producing Titanic.
Although he wanted Avatar to come out in 1999, Cameron decided that technology was not advanced enough to film it.
So he waited 6.
Read it again.
Okay. He started working seriously on the project in 2005. However, it wasn't before 2009 that the film came out.
In conclusion, it took James Cameron more than 10 years to produce this film, but it made nearly $400 million. That is a lot of money.
There we go.
I know. I think in the year when did it come out? In 2009. I think that was the film that grossed the most amount of money. Considering 2009 is 11 years ago.
It made a lot of money.
Yeah, it grossed a lot. Of course, it didn't gross as much as the Joker did last year. But $400 million 11 years ago is a shitload of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Let us know if there's any new vocabulary.
Maybe. I don't think there's anything that could be extremely new for them. Maybe advanced.
Yeah, the technology wasn't good enough.
Yeah, so advanced would be an adjective.
Emanuela just asked a really nice question.
The people to join in marriage.
Join in marriage is like to get married. Yes, when they join in marriage, like they become connected with marriage.
So yeah, if we use it into join in marriage, it's to get married. That would, we would use the verb maybe to get married, but the pastor or the priest usually says these two people that join in marriage. I think it's only the pastor who would say that.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I think during the wedding it's said.
Yeah, it probably said, but not for example, let's say I get engaged and then I say, oh, I'm going to get married or I'm getting married. I wouldn't say I'm joining in marriage.
Oh, I'm going to join in marriage. Yeah, no, it's very official. Like during the wedding, we say that to join in marriage.
Very old English.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think there is probably any. Maybe we could say to produce the film. So the pronunciation, because we have produce and we have produce.
Produce.
Yeah, so we have one, which is the verb to produce, which would basically be to make the film. And then we have the noun, which is produce. Or like Kendra says, produce. Which is produce. Yeah, produce. Which is fresh food, like fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. So that there, you might hear it, these words a lot. So it's fresh veg and fresh fruit.
Fresh veg. You know, I never heard that, but I hear it from you and Hal. Fresh veg.
Fresh veg.
Fresh veg.
So I have a question then. So the word vegetables is really, really long. What do you say to make it shorter?
Veggies.
Okay, so you do say veggies.
Yeah, but not veg.
But I think it's only acceptable to say veg with the fresh. Because I wouldn't say tonight I'm eating veg. Tonight I'm eating veggies.
Okay.
But I need to buy fresh veg and fruit. Or fresh fruit and veg.
Fresh fruit and veg. It's funny. Okay.
You learned something new. Oh, Emmanuel. Veggie, exactly. Yeah. Caro usually says veggie, and then I'm like, no, it's veggie. Veg.
Veggie.
All right, let us click.
Click.
Kendra, you want to explain?
So we have, actually, can you click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Good. Okay. So in these two sentences that we have, underlined is was reading, when he had, he finished, and while he was producing. So we have two tenses that we're looking at. Was reading, was producing, which is past continuous. He had, he finished, past simple. So it's really common to combine these two tenses when we're telling a story. And we like to use two special words, when and while. But when always introduces past simple, or it introduces an interruption, as it says. And while always introduces past continuous, that lets you know like something is more in progress. So the two examples we have here, when introduces an interruption, while describes two actions that happen at the same time, is more, think of this. I was walking down the street when I saw a cat is an interruption. While I was walking down the street, I was listening, also past continuous, to music. These are at the same time.
Exactly. It's a good example that Kendra gave, especially with the cat. It shows us that we were walking at some stage, but maybe we stopped because the cat interrupted us. The cat walked past us. So we just stopped for a moment. Where the other example where she says we were walking and listening at the same time, it's two actions simultaneously. They're both happening at the same time. For example, another one, like where while I was sitting on the bus, I was reading a book. Both of them at the same time, because you can do more than one thing at the same time. I feel like I've said that a lot, at the same time. Maybe we could just elicit from them, or maybe get them to, so in the comment section, guys, maybe tell us, how do we structure a past continuous sentence? Because past is really, really easy. So if we past simple, we have a subject plus the past simple verb, which really can be either regular or irregular.
Oh, for past simple.
For past simple, yeah. But how do we structure a past continuous sentence? It's a little bit different. So yes, if you know it, please comment it in the comment section.
Please comment it in the comment section.
Oh, would you like to read?
Ooh. When someone invests his money in a movie, is it correct to say to produce? I would not say that, because then you're not producing. You are not making the film. You are only giving money to help make the film. So I would say to invest in a movie.
Exactly. Usually when you give your money to something that you have absolutely no involvement in, it's always an investment. For example, you give money to someone starting a company, but you don't want to be a part of the company, as in you don't want responsibilities or you don't want to do work, but you have a lot of money. You have 10 million euro and you want to use it. It's just to invest. So, we've got it.
Sara, perfect. Subject plus was were, so the past simple of to be, then plus the verb ing, verb in ing. Wonderful.
Oh, look what it says there, verbing.
That's what I always say, verb ing.
But usually I make it with a dash, but yes, verbing.
Verbing. Perfect, you guys. Awesome. Should we try this?
Yes. So, should I click on this to go through it, or should we just give them an example?
Click and show. I think it's good.
All right. So, it first starts with, in pairs, use the cards and the resource to make sentences using while and when. We're not going to use your resources. We're going to give you examples. You want to read the rest?
Yeah. So, for example, me and Joanna and I, might say, I was brushing my teeth when, and we want you to finish the sentence using the correct tense, either past simple or past continuous. Mm-hmm. So we might say, I was brushing my teeth when, as an example. So we're going to give you the start of a sentence in the comments, and you finish it. You got one?
Yes.
Got one? And we might change it on you guys. So pay attention to the tense and pay attention to when or while.
So yes, just remember, I know we've just read it and we've told you, but it's important, like Kendra says, pay attention to when and while in the sentence so you know which tense to use. Remember, when, past simple, and while, past continuous. Okay. I'm not gonna show them the resource. You want to pull it up from your side as well?
But you can copy and paste it, and then you can put it at the bottom.
Okay, so here's the first one.
But we have to create the start of the sentence for them.
Okay. I have
Sara gave an example. I was brushing my teeth when my mom entered the bathroom. Perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to Kendra first. Kendra's going to look at it. Kendra's going to make a sentence.
Okay.
So.
But I can't type anything.
Tell me when, or while.
I would say when I heard the doorbell.
When I heard the doorbell. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, remember the doorbell is ding dong, ding dong. When I heard the doorbell, what? Please comment in the comment section. What would we finish it with?
We're getting some other ones.
So we got, guys, remember that when we use when, we introduce an interruption, so it would be past simple.
But heard is past simple. When, past simple, and then I could use past continuous.
Ah, yes, you're right, sorry. So we have a few people. You want to, but I don't know whether Lorenzo and Yoda were referring to our one.
I think the one after. I think before it was for the first example, I was brushing my teeth when. But when I heard the doorbell, Sara said I was reading. Great, I could say that.
Yeah.
Or when I heard the door, this is something different, completely different. While my sister was cooking a cake, I was watching TV. Perfect, Alice.
Okay,
Yeah. Or, Gabriela, this is sad. I was watching TV. We don't need the.
Yeah.
When the Twin Towers fell. Irregular. Fall, fell. With an E. And then Yoda, I'm going to call you Yoda. He said, when I heard the doorbell, I went to open the door. I could also use past simple, past simple. That's awesome.
Exactly. And that's normally what a person does when they hear the doorbell.
Yeah.
Excellent, Yoda. All right. I'm going to give another.
He said hi.
What?
Manuela, while I was driving,
Sorry.
while I was driving when the traffic light turned on in the street and some people crossed the street. Okay, Emanuela. Yes, so you must choose one, when or while. I can't use them both in the same sentence. So you could say, while I was driving, the traffic light turned on in the street and some people crossed, not a cross, just crossed the street. Or I was driving when the traffic light turned on in the street and some people crossed the street. But not both, only one.
Clarissa says, for example, when I heard the doorbell, I was eating a pizza.
Great.
Yes.
Yes, we can switch them, right? I was eating a pizza when I heard the doorbell, or when I heard the doorbell, I was eating a pizza.
It doesn't necessarily matter in which form the sentence is in. Okay. Antonio also says, when I heard the doorbell,
different. While I was working, my brother was reading.
Okay, completely different. Sorry.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, so we have another, which is, I'm going to say, I cut my finger.
Or is there one we can start with a past continuous instead?
Yes, let me get one. Where is it now? I lost it.
No. I can go find it on my...
Okay, here. While I was washing the dishes.
Good.
While I was washing the dishes. Boom, boom, boom. Finish the sentence.
Oh, and we got, Gabriele. We got some more examples. I was working when my uncle died. We can take out he, but that's very sad. Gabriele is saying a lot of sad things. The towers, the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabriele. I hope
it's not true. I hope it's just an example.
Yeah, I hope they're just examples. And in the meantime, guys, no, you can read.
Yeah, so I was reading Lorenzo's. When I was reading a book, my cat play with my socks. So remember, Lorenzo, reading, I was reading is past continuous. So I need while. While I was reading, my cat, and we can use past continuous again, was playing with my socks. They were both continuous.
While I'm going to correct them quickly. While I was reading, my cat was playing with my socks. Is the correction to what Kendra just said. Sorry if you couldn't. All right.
Leonardo, while I was cooking, my daughter left. Good.
Yeah.
While I was washing the dishes, my hands are clean, Lorenzo. I don't know if I would say my hands are clean. What happened while you were washing the dishes? Give me something past. Maybe I washed my hands.
At the same time, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or Leonardo said, while I was washing the dishes, the soup finished.
Who finished the soup? See, this one, this one, it's okay. Like the soup finished is a normal sentence, sort of. But you have.
I finished the soup.
So soup doesn't finish itself. Someone has to eat it. So while I was washing the dishes, my brother finished the soup.
Yeah. Or Sara gave a good one. While I was washing the dishes, my dad called me.
Emanuela also says the same. My child called me. Yeah.
No, Leonardo corrected himself. He meant the soap, not the soup.
Ah, sorry.
Soap or soup?
But either way, someone still needs to finish it. So while I was washing the dishes, I finished the soap. Yeah. Remember, because certain things, they don't just finish. You can't hear me.
No, you could say the soap ran out.
Yeah, it's better maybe the soap ran out.
This is a phrasal verb, Leonardo. When something finishes, in the sense you have no more of it, if my tissues finish, I would say my tissues ran out, meaning there are no more, zero.
Okay, so he did mean soap. Sorry, I thought you meant soup.
But that makes more sense. Good. And what about my child called Manuela? Okay.
Here's another. I was brushing my teeth while.
While I was brushing my teeth while. Pay attention to when we use while. Blink. I like to draw a little picture of what they mean.
Gabriele says, I was brushing my teeth while.
No, this is a different one. He's creating his own. He's doing his own thing.
Okay, not a problem. It's perfectly fine. Gabriele says, while I was playing, so not playing, but while I was playing football, my nephew was born. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's great. Maybe you had a soccer match and your sister went to give birth, or your sister-in-law. Sara says, I was brushing my teeth while I was listening to. Remember, we always use the preposition to. I listened to. So I was brushing my teeth while I was listening to a song. I was listening to a song. Awesome. Good job, Sara. Kendra's drawing for us to make us understand something. Alicia says, I was brushing my teeth while my sister was taking a shower. Excellent. That's a perfect sentence. So I'm going to give you another past simple question, or another past simple.
Yes.
The fire alarm went off when? So the fire alarm went off. So when we talk about the fire alarm went off, it means to go. It started like pew, wee, wee, wee. That's not a fire alarm, but it's something. So yes, the fire alarm went off when?
Okay. I like to do a little drawing. So, can you make it the like just you and I? You don't have to unshare your screen, but click no. There's one where it's two big ones longer. Not this way. That's better. Okay. So, for everyone watching, I like to explain past continuous and past simple with a picture. So, our wavy lines are for past continuous because they're a longer action. So when I have them together like this, they're two actions at the same time. Okay, but they're separate actions. I was listening to music while I was reading. Two separate long actions. But past continuous and past simple show the interruption. This was happening, and then this interrupted it. Okay. But if I use only past simple, 1, 2, 3, the doorbell rang, I opened the door, I'm talking about an order of events. First, this happened, the doorbell rang. Second, I opened the door. So it's chronological when I use past simple like this. Hopefully that's clear.
I want someone to screenshot you so they have it for later.
Ding. This is what I always draw.
It's a good way to explain it. It really is. I think maybe
past continuous, past simple.
Yeah, with the interruption, it's perfectly explained. I think that we're going to leave it with this last one. So I gave them the fire alarm went off when. Okay. Clarissa, she says. So I don't think Clarissa's referring to that one. I think she's referring to my first one when I said I was brushing my teeth or something. I was listening to, I don't remember.
What was it?
I said
no.
Yeah, I was brushing my teeth
while
someone opened the door.
While someone opened the door. But remember, Clarissa, while is always with past continuous. Someone opened is past simple. I was brushing my teeth when someone opened the door.
We have another one. So I gave them the fire alarm went off when. Emanuela said I preoccupied for my car.
Pardon?
I think that she means to be worried, because it's very similar like preoccupato, which means to be worried.
Yeah. Maybe we don't understand fire alarm.
So I think Lorenzo almost understands it. And Leonardo also got it, sort of. The fire alarm went off when I opened the door. Sometimes it can happen. Lorenzo says when I slept, or when I was sleeping, we could also say.
Yeah. But then I might say the fire alarm went off while I was sleeping.
Yes, because there was two things happening at the same time.
Or the fire alarm interrupted me sleeping. While I was sleeping, the fire alarm went off.
Yes. Sarah also says the fire alarm went off when I returned home. It's perfect as well.
The fire alarm, Antonio, when I had a shower. A shower is a long action. So the fire alarm went off while I was having, or taking a shower.
Or while I was showering.
While I was showering.
I think should we finish it with that one?
We still have 6 minutes.
I thought I was going to go to the next slide.
Oh, yeah, let's go to the next slide.
That's what I meant. Wait, hold on. How do I get back to it? There we are.
Joanna needs more experience being the host.
No, I need more experience with the computer.
Or that.
So here we have the exact same sentences or exact same text. Do we read it again or?
Yeah. You want to hide though? The fire alarm went off.
Oh, sorry. I have to go all the way up. Okay.
So it's the same text. We don't need to read it again. It's the same story about Avatar, but now we have some new words in red. I see although, so, however, and in conclusion. So go ahead, click. So the first one. Okay, one more click. Good.
Give all of them.
No.
That's what it did. I told you.
I said only one more. Stop there. Okay.
Sorry.
Jana. It's showing the first one. Only 3. Stop.
Okay.
No more close for you. So, for the first one, of the red words, not, when, and while, what are some words similar to but? They show a contrast, a contradiction. You've already seen the answer, but tell us in the comments.
Yes, let's learn the comment section which red word is similar to but. Maybe we need to explain to them what it means to have contrast or to contradict.
Contrast would be like black and white.
Mm-hmm. It shows the difference, sort of.
Yeah.
So yes, in the comment section, guys, please let us know which word of the red words in the text is similar to but.
Yeah.
I did give the answer before. It was a slip of the finger.
Oops. But even go ahead and answer the other ones too. Which red word introduces an effect? Which red word introduces a summary or a conclusion? Tell us in the comments. These are our linking words.
And remember that linking words, it joins 2 sentences together.
They got it. Although and however are the ones similar to but. Yes, good job, Sara and Alice. And however.
Check it again. Get to click it again.
Just one click.
Okay.
Now, introduces an effect. Which word introduces an effect? Sara got it again. Awesome. So.
And the last one will introduce summary or conclusion. Remember summary or conclusion? I know it's very easy. It's the end of something. Mm-hmm. Awesome, Sara.
Way too easy. Way too easy. I don't know if we have time to do all the fill in the gaps because we only have 2 minutes.
Should we give them more examples of the past simple and past continuous?
Or I can, okay, I have another idea. Another similar to so would be as a result, which introduces an effect.
So it would be as a result.
As a result is similar to so. It's an effect. And then in conclusion, there's another one. Good job, Lorenzo. Conclusion. To sum up. Or even just in summary, in conclusion, to sum up. These are all good ways to conclude, to summarize.
Or we could also perhaps say therefore.
Therefore introduces an effect, right?
I have no idea.
Therefore.
I would use therefore for summary and conclusion, but it's better for an effect. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm explaining. Yeah, therefore. But anyways, you guys, we have about 1 more minute. Just as a reminder, you can always go to the SOS English page if you have any questions, and an English teacher from MyS will answer your questions. Also, there's another webinar in 10 minutes. Stick around. Keep watching.
And keep practicing English. Antonio asks us, then thereafter.
Thereafter.
It's talking about steps. For example, I'm going to go to the supermarket, then I'm going to go to the pharmacy, then I'm going to go to the library. You could use thereafter. For example, thereafter I'm going to.
No, it's just that it's older.
Yeah, it's.
I don't say thereafter, but it's like then. But
Yeah.
you're creating like a sequence.
Mm-hmm. It shows us something that has to happen, like Kendra says, a sequence or chronological order of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel more comfortable saying thereafter, it's not wrong. But we would definitely say then.
Then.
More
thereafter sounds old.
Yeah, I've never used it before, really.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I see that we're coming to the end of our lesson. So we're going to give you guys a big goodbye. And we'll see you soon. See you another time.
Keep listening, and we'll see you guys again. Have a wonderful, wonderful, almost evening.
Almost evening. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.